Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope that you are doing amazing. It is the first video of 2024 and I am so excited that it is a makeup video. As you've seen from the title, we are going to be doing a full face of my most recent purchases of each category in the makeup process. So we have quite a few things here. I have tools, I have primers, I have setting sprays, literally, well, every category. Like I said, we have so many goodies. Look at this bag. I've just been collecting all my recent purchases. It's so funny to see like what categories I frequently purchase and then which ones I'm like, when was the last time? So if you would like to see my most recent purchases of each category, the look that we come up with, well then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. Okay, first things first, let me put some lip balm because these lips are chapped. I actually won this in a giveaway by Lauren herself. She was doing one on her Instagram and she was giving out 2 or 3 of these. This one is in the scent Sweet Mint and it is so nice and like refreshing on the lips. So I do just want to show some new tools. This one I actually got for Christmas by my sister-in-law. She gifted those to me, but I'll put that in here. And this I picked up in Ulta the last time I was there. So we are going to be using the Main Squeeze Beauty Blender Duo as well as this eye set from Real Techniques. Jumping into primer, we are going to be using the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. I have been eyeing this one for quite a while, so I picked it up for the holiday season. This is what it looks like and I just love how it felt and how smooth it looked on the skin. My sister-in-law has it, so I tried it with her first and I'm like, wait, I think I might actually need this. So this is what it looks like. It feels really nice on the skin and definitely gives a blurring look to your base. For foundation, we're actually going to be using the new Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. I didn't even know that Essence had foundation, but when I went to Ulta a few weeks ago, I saw this and was completely intrigued. So it says that it is transfer and waterproof. Big claims, big claims. So I'm just putting some in the back of the hand and we'll apply it to the face and see how it looks. Hopefully the color should be good. The only thing with drugstore foundations I find is the color selections are not always the best. So you often have to either buy 2 shades or like correct it somehow. It looks a little light right now, but I think if we blend it well, it should be okay. And if not, we can always use bronzer. But I do just want to see how this formula plays out. Now I look ghostly because the color is just flat, but holy cow, that is such a good match to my neck. Just applying it all over the face first with a brush, and then we are going to go in with the beauty blender just to make sure that everything is nice and even. Now I am just looking at the foundation up close and I really like it. It gives a very natural finish, which is one of my preferences. So I'm excited to see how it wears, and I'm excited also that the color was a pretty good match with my neck and skin color. So now we can move on to concealer. Now for concealer, I have the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. I have heard so many amazing things. Everyone had it in their 2023 favorites and I purchased it towards the end of the year. I think I've used it once, but it is my latest concealer purchase, so I do definitely want to pick it up in a lighter shade to just have a more brightening effect. It's blending out really nicely and I can definitely see the hydrating effect. As you can see, we are very dewy and luminous down there, but I prefer that. Okay, so concealer is on. Like I said, the color is very similar to my skin tone, so I am just going to plop into another concealer and just brighten a little bit. I am just going in with the She Glam Complexion Boost Concealer. I love this stuff. Honestly, I haven't used it for a little bit just because I got new concealers, but this is so good. I need to do an updated She Glam video with makeup because wow, I actually just placed an order, kind of just like restocking items that I've had before that either are expired or that have been renewed. So keep an eye out for that, but just using that to kind of just brighten a little bit more. Now we are in the contour step, and this is actually one of the categories that I was like, when was the last time that I bought contour? Because it's something that I don't buy often. But when I was scrolling through my Sephora recent purchases, thank God for that, I remember that the last one that I purchased is actually the Tower 28 Sculptino, and this is in the color Hammer. It is literally one of my all-time favorite contour slash bronzers. I literally use this every single day, no lie. I alternate between this. I've been using the Milani liquid contour as well as just like a few other products, but this is just always my go-to contour just because I feel like the shade is perfect. It's not too warm, it's like deep enough, it's also like cool enough for my skin tone because I have very yellow olivey undertones. So oftentimes contour is just too warm or way too gray. So I love this color. So I'm just applying it over the face. We'll blend it out and move on to the next step. By the way, speaking of recent purchases, I actually just picked these up from H&M and they are so cute. Right now I'm like heart obsessed. I don't know if it's because like February is coming, Valentine's Day, or what it is, but I am in my girly era right now. Pink hearts, like I am here for it. Cherries, lipstick, like I'm just here for it completely. So when I saw these, I love them so much. They're not heavy, they're super hollow. H&M, so go check to see if you see them, if you love them. But oh my goodness, they are so stunning. So while I was in Sephora, actually last week, I was diving on over into the nude sticks section. I love nude sticks. I haven't used a lot of their products in a while just because literally there's just so much, but I always love to just look around and dabble and kind of just like be reminded of products that I used to love before. And their blushes are everything. My favorite shade is Sunkissed, but I did just want to go and pick up a different color, so I was swatching different ones and I came across the color Deep Maple A. So this is what she looks like and I thought it was perfect for the winter, spring, honestly anytime. Look at that color. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that kind of shade of color, so we're gonna apply that on the face as this is my most recent blush purchase. Look at how beautiful. Honestly, I need to do a full face of nude sticks because their products are just so good. Keep an eye out for future makeup videos because I have so many like fun and exciting series that I kind of want to just get started on. This week and next week I'm just prepping, like putting together all the ideas, all the video content, everything that I want to be able to do. I'm like organizing my vanity. We are prepping, organizing all this stuff because there's a lot of content. That's literally one of my goals for this year. I am a new mommy. I'm actually just 6 weeks postpartum, which is insane, and I am just so ready to get back into what I love, which is beauty and fashion, and just, you know, have so much fun being creative and just, you know, feeling like a little more put together each day. And that's what makeup is for me. I love to just, you know, look put together when I feel like a hot mess, which you do, especially with a newborn. But I'm so excited to just get on into this. So there's so many videos that I'm so excited to be able to do, focusing on like specific brands and like rankings and ratings and try-ons and fashion also. Oh my goodness, dressing this postpartum body has been a whole new journey. Like there's just so much. So be ready. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Tell your friends and just enjoy the content. So anyways, if this is the blush, like tell me that that's not beautiful. Tell me. You can't, because it is literally so stunning. Okay, so now we're going to set all of this in place, and oh my goodness, I literally was just like, okay, I need to try this. With the amount of times, videos that people were mentioning this powder, this is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Enhanced Radiance Loose Powder. Everyone has been talking about it. Once again, I love to watch like end of year best of makeup or like favorite videos, so I was doing that for the end of 2023, and so many people were putting this product, this and the Huda Beauty, which I also have, and I'm like, okay, I need to get it. So I picked up a mini just because I wanted to see if this color selection would work for me. But it's essentially like 4 different colors of a powder that blend together to just be able to give you apparently an amazingly flawless look. And it comes with a little puff, which is super cute. She's bougie, she's expensive, So wouldn't expect anything less. So this is what it looks like when it's all mixed together. I am just going to apply it the same way that I apply all my powders, which is with a puff. So I'm just putting some of that. I like to just pat it in my hand to even it out. And then we'll go in on the under eye and see what that looks like. Oh wow. But wow, that powder does look really nice. This is the side that has been set, and this is the side that has not been set. Okay. Okay, Givenchy. It does have a little scent to it, nothing crazy, but just want to note, just in case you're not a scent girl. Wow. Okay, I think I understand what the hype is about. Whoa, I'm intrigued, and I definitely want to put this side by side with my Wet n Wild loose powder because they seem to be very, very similar. But holy cow, this actually looks really, really nice. Wait, but like, wow. Wow, okay. I'm impressed. I am impressed, and I love, love, love when I try hyped up products that are actually worth the hype, because you just never know. You know, people just hype things up and it can work for their skin type and not yours, but whoa, I love that. Now we'll move into powder bronzer, and my newest purchase is the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer, and I have the shade Divine Bronzer Bronze Dawn, and this is what it looks like. I have used this one before, and wow, when I tell you velvet, literally it makes your skin look so nice and radiant, but like in a matte way, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not super dewy or anything like that. It's very soft. It works really, really nice and just lovely on the skin. So I'm so happy that I purchased this. Honestly, I don't even know that she had bronzers until I bought the holiday set online. And usually around every holiday she has a 30% off her whole website, which is actually pretty good because her products are not cheap. And I picked this up, I picked up the blush, and I picked up a highlighter, and literally that trio is elite. We are bronzed. I love it. We have the new Marilyn Monroe and Wet n Wild collaboration. I picked up the blush. This is what it looks like. And then I also picked up the highlighter. So let's test that out. Now, I honestly found this collection to be so random when it came out, so I wasn't really necessarily intrigued by it. But I saw so many people reviewing it and speaking so highly of all the products, honestly, like the eyeshadow, the blush, and the highlighter. But I only picked these up because I did pick up, oh wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. I did pick up some eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild, but I'm doing a dedicated video for that, so stay tuned. Now let's just go into the blush. This is what that looks like, and I think it's supposed to be a powder, but it does have a nice luminosity to it, and so I love blush. So we're gonna take some of that. I'm just taking this brush right on in here, and we'll just apply it to where we would typically apply. I'm just gonna put a little bit, and then we'll kind of just build it up from there. That looks really pretty, and it actually looks really similar in color to the cream product from Nude Sticks that we put. Ooh, I like that that has, let me see if you can see it on here. It has a nice sheen to it. Okay, so looking into it a little bit deeper, the blush does in fact have some glitter particles, but it's so finely milled that honestly it just makes the cheek look wet. Like, it literally looks like you also have highlighter on, and we haven't even gone into the highlighter. The color is stunning. It works so well on my skin tone, so I'm really excited about that. So loving this. Now we'll go into the highlighter, and I believe they have two. It was this one and a like icy champagne, but that one didn't look like it would be fitting for my skin tone, so I'm just gonna take a bit of that. Oof. And Wet n Wild highlighters as is are so good. Oh wow, oh my god, look at it in the camera. Jeez, that is reflective. Oh wow, and that feels so nice and creamy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I picked this up. Now these I picked up on Amazon, so they were each $9.99, which is on the heftier side for Wet n Wild, but wow, they nailed it with both of these formulas. So excited that I picked that up. So just gonna apply some of that highlighter on the top of the cheekbone. Wow. Okay, so base is all done. Now we're gonna move into eyes. Now the most recent purchase that I've made is going to be the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 palette, and this is his all matte palette, and it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, it literally is just a neutral palette, but I love that it has the cool tones and the warm tones, and you can kind of just like start mixing them up together to just get your perfect shade. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy on the eyes, but I do just want to play around with some of these colors. So I'm going to start with this one right on in here, just as they, oh, we have some kickback, a bit powdery. We're just going to start applying it on the eye. I don't really know what I want to do, but let's just play around, because why not? Oh, that is blending. Now that's what I kept hearing. Everyone that had it, because I didn't buy this right away either. I'm like, I mean, it's another neutral palette. Like, how many do I need? But everyone was talking about how beautiful the formula was and how wonderful it blended. And I'm just like, I'm intrigued. So I picked it up with the last Sephora savings that they had. So it, you know, it took a few dollars off, but wow, that is literally blending. Okay, now I'm like, I'm happy that I picked it up, and that is like the perfect color for me. That is literally like my eyelid color. So I'm gonna just start going a little deeper. I think I want to go into this color right here, and we're gonna just start to deepen up just a little bit. I guess we can start to just put it on here, and just, you know, we can do like a nice little smoky bronze eye just to see what we're working with. Now for eyeliner, I did pick up some like colorful and bold eyeliners, so I do want to use that as a wing, which is another reason why I don't want to use, like, I don't want this to be too deep or too crazy or anything like that. But wow, so far blending so nicely. No, but truly, I don't know what he put in this formula, but this has got to be one of the most blendable matte eyeshadow formulas that I have ever tried. Like, this is blending better than some of my Natasha Denona shades, which is like my top tier. This is blending better, if not the same as my Beauty Bay. Like, we're talking wow. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I do just want to lighten up the front portion to kind of just create like a faux cut crease. So we're going to go into the lightest shade on top here. And I'm just going to start to place this right on in here just to kind of open up the eye a little bit. Since I have hooded eyes, I do just love doing that to just give it a little open effect. And then we'll blend that out together. So that is absolutely stunning. And the palette has two creams as well, which I would typically use, but for right now I want to use one of the bolder, more colorful liners that I got from Sephora. But I do think that I want to do a dedicated video with this palette, because although it is so simple, it literally blends like a dream, and I feel like it's going to be perfect for an everyday look. Now moving into liner, I have these two right on in here, and these are from the Sephora collection. They're retractable eyeliners. I have the matte cobalt blue, and then I also have the shimmer aqua. Okay, so the top one is the aqua color, and down here we have the cobalt blue. So I think I want to use that one to create a wing. So let me get my handy dandy mirror, and let's just see how that looks. This is one eye with the blue, more subtle than I thought it would be. It kind of comes across like a navy color versus like a bright blue. It looks more bright on the skin versus on the eye, but I think it's also just how it's blending with the shadow underneath. And actually, I think that I want to go with the aqua towards the front to create kind of just like an ombre liner, because why not, right? This is what makeup is all about, just having fun, and I definitely want to incorporate more color this year into my makeup, into my wardrobe, into just like my everyday. I find that color is just so fun and so exciting. Oh, I love that. I love that. It gives the most subtle, just like ombre and opening effect to the eye. That is the eyeliner. That looks absolutely stunning. I love it, and I think it works so well with brown eyes. For mascara, we're gonna jump into this new one that I bought, and this is the Wet n Wild Boost Length Mega Length Mascara. That is a long and repetitive name, but let's test this out. This is what the bottle looks like. Let us see what it does to the lashes. Okay, so this is one eye with the mascara and one without, and it definitely is lengthening, but I think what I would like more is just something that lengthens and also give some volume, just because since I don't really wear lashes, I love something that just gives a little bit more pack to the punch. But I do think that this is really nice for adding that length to the eyelashes. Moving on, we're gonna go into brows, and I actually picked up some really fun stuff from Brows, and we went to the Original Brow brand, which is ABH, and I picked up these 3 products. The first thing that caught my attention was the new Brow Freeze Gel. Now, they created a gel version of their Brow Freeze like wax thing that they had, which I've used before and it was okay, I liked it, but I just didn't like that it would get like white throughout the day, kind of just like with gel. So this is what the bottle looks like, and it has the little brush tip that we can apply to the brows. So I have that. Then I also picked up this highlighter duo pencil, and I really loved it. I thought it was such a good find and idea. I used to do this before a lot and I just stopped. I don't really know why, but it has one side where you can pretty much just like clean up the brow, and that's the color, and then it also has a highlighter color for you to be able to just like highlight the brow bone. So I thought that was really fun and such a like good piece to incorporate into my eyebrow routine. And then lastly, I picked up the Perfect Brow Pencil. I think this is newer, but when I was reading the description, it said that it's a powdery consistency. So I love that it is a pencil, but it'll set down kind of just like a powder. I'm gonna go with the pencil first, and I'm just gonna go with this side first and kind of just brush them up. And then with the pencil, we're just gonna start to kind of just fill in those sparse areas. I don't necessarily want to do too much, but I do just want to fill in the spots that are sparse, and then we'll go in with the gel to just make sure that everything stays in place, because my brow hairs never actually just stay fully up. But so far I'm also really loving it just because it's not so harsh. It's working really well with the color of my actual brows, which I really like, and it's not waxy, which is typical for a brown pencil. I actually am really enjoying this, and this is the first time that I use it, so definitely might be a staple product in my brow collection. So this is it lightly filled in, and then this is without anything in the actual brows. Okay, I really love this product. Love that a ton, way more than I thought I would. Now we're gonna go in with the gel. So let's just apply some of that to it. Now it has 2 different types of bristles. It has a short one and it has a long one. I'm going straight in just with the short one to see what we think about it first. So just brushing it up and then kind of just taking it to the side. Oh, I like that. It's kind of giving me a very laminated effect, which is kind of what I want. That looks really nice. I'm loving these new products. Oh, this is so exciting. This is what I love about finding new stuff that kind of just like, you know, work better for you. Oh, it's just so amazing. Now we're gonna go in with this, and I'm just gonna use this to lightly clean up underneath. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just start off over here like this, and then obviously we're gonna like blend that out. And then we're gonna go in with the highlighter side, and just to add a little zhuzh to this part of the eyebrow. This step kind of always reminds me of like the OG old school Jaclyn Hill. I feel like she's the queen of highlighting this part of the brow bone, and it really does make a difference. I wasn't doing this for quite a while, and then I started doing it again, and it just helps so much in like making your brows look just like more put together and clean and sharp. But guys, I am literally loving how my brows look, and brows is usually my least favorite part of my makeup routine, just because it's like, you know, there's not much to do with it. But I am loving that trio of combination for the brows. Now lastly, we are in the lips category, and I have quite a few products here. I went to Sephora with the intention of shopping for lip liners, specifically neutral lip liners that are just like go-tos for me to be able to do. I have a ton of lip liners that I've been just like testing and wanting to try out throughout the course of time to just find like my perfect lip liner, like the one that you just always go for. And so that's kind of what I was looking for. And I came across, once again, a product that I was in love with years ago when it first launched, and that is the Patrick Ta liner. And so I picked up 2 shades, Oh She's Single and She's Strong. But I also picked up a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and this one is in the shade Iconic Nude. So I'm going to swatch all 3 of those for you so you can see them. Okay, so this is Iconic Nude. That's a beautiful neutral brown. Then we have Oh She's Single, and this is what the Patrick Ta liner looks like. It's a clicker, so I'm just gonna put some of that and we'll just swatch those. Oof, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this liner. They're a little expensive for what they are, and I was going through them. I think that's why I started looking for like other alternatives, because I'm like, I go through these lip liners way too fast, and I think they're like $26 each, but wow. And then this is the color She's Strong right underneath. So as you can see, they're all like neutral browns that I think will work so good with me on an everyday. I just want to see which one I want to use today, because I do have this blue liner. I think I'm actually going to go with this last one that I just swatched, Oh She's Strong. Now, one thing I've been loving doing, especially now that it's just like a quick and on the go, is just honestly lining the outer part of the lip and then just putting a lip balm or something like that in the middle. Okay, so that's what we're working with so far. Now for a lipstick, I actually picked up one of the Sephora collection Rogue lacquer lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Go Girl, and it's so cute that it has the color on top. This is what the lipstick looks like, and I'm just gonna place a little bit of that in the middle. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that looks really nice. I am loving this lip combo. I am loving this makeup. Everything is looking so good. I love trying new stuff, but not just new stuff. I love trying new good stuff. So good. Okay, last step in the entire process is going to be setting spray, and I picked up the Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. This one is a travel size, and I'm just gonna put that on to just make sure that everything is nice and cohesive. Oh, that has such a beautiful spritz. It's so gentle. Oof, and it smells like coconut. Going lastly in with the sponge just to make sure everything is nice and set. And this is the final look. I am literally so obsessed. Literally top products that I am just like, I cannot wait to use more. The Patrick Ta palette, the Givenchy powder, and the ABH brow trio that I just picked up. Everything literally ended up looking so beautifully on the skin. I'm so excited to continue to use these products and to create more looks with them. Let me know which have been your recent purchases and which of them turned out to be really, really good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Cheers to a whole new year of content and just you being here watching my videos. It means so much to me, so thank you so much, and I will catch you as always in the next one. Bye.